Yo, I just came from the LA premiere of the Danny Givers movie, I Think I'm Sick, and my head is buzzing with brand strategy ideas of how his team could maximize what they're doing and take it to the next level. My name is Antoine Edmondson. I'm a brand strategist for ADHD based out of Los Angeles. I help mission-driven service providers attract paying clients, clarify their marketing strategy, and hire freelance contractors that they don't have to handhold. Let's get into the video. So who is Danny Givers and why should you care about him? So if you're new to this space, if you don't know much about what's going on YouTube, Danny Givers is a cinematographer with the YouTube channel. So he would come on and teach us filmmaking tips in order to make better filmmaking videos. And well, not filmmaking videos, but to make better films, right? To whatever your client work or personal work, he just wanted to help you be a better filmmaker. And he's been known to make a lot with a little. He's known to make a lot with a little. And so he has his run and gun style, documentary style way of shooting films that is so beautiful. And that's actually where I've been learning cinematography from, and tons of other like lighting tricks from him. In 2021, he wrote a film, then he fundraised for it, then he filmed it, then he edited it, and now he's been doing this crazy festival run, and it's been winning these awards, and people have been anticipating this film. And so he did a few premieres, and now he did a premiere in LA, and it was fire. The film was heartfelt. It had so many ups and downs. It was funny. The cinematography was crazy. Shout out to Carlos. It was really well done. And as somebody who's at least watched this journey for the past, I think like 4 years, it just felt like a graduation of sorts. Seeing all the work that he's done, all the little short films that he's done, and then boom, he has one, a feature film out right now. And he's a part of this whole group of emerging filmmakers who are challenging what Hollywood is doing in traditional film and TV, because the major studios are losing their hold on the audience, and they're trying to figure out how to get people in seats. And people like Danny have built brands online, and it's easier for them to bring people into a theater to watch a movie because he has like a personal connection with them through. The movie was definitely for today's culture. It had a message about mental health that I think everybody needs to hear. My idea is for the I Think I'm Sick team to collaborate with mental health organizations, whether it's like national or local, to do a college tour. Yes, to do a college tour. Because in the Q&A, Danny talked about how his battle with mental health in college got really dark. And he talked about how a woman who was suffering from some mental health challenges influenced this movie. And the movie deals with mental health challenges, starting with the guy who tried to unalive himself at the beginning, and the whole film works out what goes on after that. And so with suicide being the third leading way that college students are dying, like partnering with a mental health organization and doing a college tour is a great way to show the movie to college students, because you can partner with the mental health organization, show the film at schools, have schools license the film, like pay to license the film from you, and then you can show the film, and then after that you can have like a panel discussion and an open dialogue with students about what's going on with them, and they can have help right there. They can voice, how school culture is hard for them or whatever's going on, especially the athletes. And you can definitely produce merch, like make some West Penn hoodies or t-shirts, or I Think I'm Sick hoodies, or I Love You hoodies, like your YouTube signature. And you can sell merch at these things, and you can work with the brands that you already work with to sponsor the manufacturing of said merch. You can also have your brands cover the cost of transportation for the merch, and then you could also sell tickets for the live stream of the dialogue, the Q&A, so that people at home can tune in to these conversations and maybe ask some questions if they can't make it in person. So that's a few ways that you can leverage what you're already doing. Like, you can leverage Danny's personal story and his personal connection to this, because once you start putting it in the press that Danny's personal connection is a motivation behind this film, everything takes on a new life. Because with YouTube, the reason why people love YouTube is because you get to meet what feels like everyday people, and Danny is definitely one of those guys that aren't Hollywood, isn't full of himself, at least by what he seems like, isn't full of himself, down to earth, just wants to make films. And there's so many people like that. And so to see this story, this seemingly underdog story of this cool dude, humble dude, want to make his films, go out and makes a feature film based on something that he's actually went through, is a story that everybody loves to hear. Because right now with social media, so many things are manufactured, and so to see someone do a film at the highest level but it come from a real place, I think will resonate with a lot of college students, especially the athletes going through some of the stuff that the people are going through in this movie. Also, you got to create behind the scenes footage of this college tour, and all the discussions that are being had, and maybe get some testimonials from students about how these discussions are impacting them and helping them move forward. And so I've had 15 years of being an independent hip hop artist, and so thinking outside of the box is something that I always have to do, and something that I love to do as a brand strategist is how can we find all the different ways around these traditional systems. And so if you're down for this brand strategy, let me know. We can get it popping. I'm your guy. Either way, thank you for the film. It was great meeting. It was great meeting Maddie. It was great meeting Tyler. It was great meeting Carlos. It was great meeting Danny. It was great meeting all y'all. Keep doing the work. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for teaching me all that you've taught me. And I hope you get everything you want, man. Within reason, obviously. Yeah, peace.